Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for today's Monday Mystery Reveal, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So this is a video where I'm basically adding something new to my collection, but what I like to do is turn it into a bit of fun, have a bit of a guessing game with it. So I'm going to give you clues, I suppose, as to the character, because if I've got to be completely honest, this particular version would be quite difficult to guess. So again, rather than me just getting something and saying, look, I've just got this, I like to do this because, well, everybody else seems to like it. So the other couple of rules, and it sounds a bit daft, but it's really obvious. Don't put the correct name in the comments, of course, because allow people to guess. If you get it, fantastic, put the time, just put the time. Or if you didn't get it, put the incorrect guess. If you want it, up to yourself, but obviously please don't, but it just spoils it. And as I say, this is just a bit of fun anyway. So that was in a big box, but I've got it out just again to keep the video rolling, not to take too much time. So what we've got in here, and this is, I suppose, most people who know this channel, this is right up my street. This is a Generation 1 original boxed figure. I'm quite lucky it's boxed, and it's a different variant to the standard Hasbro or Takara variant, shall we say. So the particular character, this is just such a popular character. He's always been popular for as long as I've known. In fact, it was probably one of the figures that I definitely did really want as a kid. And as I say, this is a Generation 1 version of that particular character. It's one of the 1984 Autobots. I've given that away straight away. So I was just about to say it's one of the ones who was on the Ark. So I'm sure he was. He must have been on the Ark because he was an 84 Autobot. You know, sometimes you hear something so many times and you start to question yourself. He definitely came out in 1984, I know for an absolute fact. And he also, what's the word I'm after? Yes, I'm trying to think of how to. Yeah, it's how to. That's what I was trying to say. He was a Transformer before. He was a figure before he was a Transformer. So that means he was a Diaclone figure. He was a Diaclone toy, so he was already a vintage figure that had been used for transformation purposes. With regards to the particular character, and in fact, this guy's had a few reissues in that particular mold, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure he had a gold box version. Yes, he definitely did. I've got a gold box version. I'm just double checking. Yes, he definitely had a gold box reissue in the early 90s. As I say, the figure itself, and I'm sure he had a Toys R Us one as well, but I could be wrong with that. However, some other clues to make you be able to get this is very easy. He is still getting numerous, multiple, you know, ridiculous amounts of reissues, to be fair. In the War for Cybertron, he was dubbed, or this particular mold, to give you a big clue, was dubbed the New Seeker mold, because the mold he shares is also used by another Autobot that came out the year later. So yeah, and the mold was just used so many times. It was used for Generation Selects figures. It was used for the other guy. If I tell you the other guy straight away, you're going to guess straight away. So I'm going to just delay it a little bit longer. But what's make this so special is that this is a Mexican variant. So this is an IGA variant. So as far as I'm aware, they've kept his name the same. Yes, they have. They've kept his name the same. And the other use of his mold in Transformers history the year later was white and red. And that was... I'm not going to say his name straight away, but the use of the mold of the updated version of this character in War for Cybertron was used for Tiger Track. It was used for Deep Cover. It was used for Clampdown. That's it. I nearly forgot his name. So the mold we are more familiar with, but the character, of course, and the original mold where it came from in the 1984 Transformers scheme of things, I'm sure you've guessed, is Sideswipe. So another big thank you to my good friend Tim Banerjee. His favourite character, funny enough, is Sideswipe, and he managed to upgrade his version. He found a better one than this, so he sold me his old one. So there you go. That is Sideswipe in a Generation 1. There's the IGA logo, which means it's a Mexican. Yeah, Autobot Guerrero, Sideswipe. So yeah, just there's nothing massively different. I'll show you them in an actual video, but it's just he's really sought after in an IGA box. So there we go, guys. Please don't put Sideswipe in the comments. You can put his mold mate, you can put them sort of things, but actually don't even put red alerts because they'll get straight away. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. More detailed video on why this is so special coming up soon. Take care.